Hello Moto GP enthusiasts, welcome back to ZN-GP today. Marc Marquez showcased a competitive performance at the Portuguese MotoGP practice despite encountering a crash, securing the third fastest time of the day. Despite the setback, Marquez expressed satisfaction with his overall performance and highlighted the importance of confidence in pushing the limits on his Ducati. Francesco Bagnaia emphasizes his preference for demonstrating his capabilities through on-track performance rather than making bold claims off the track. Despite a methodical approach to practice, Bagnaia expresses satisfaction with his progress and highlights the importance of understanding the direction to pursue for optimal results. Jack Miller's impressive second-place finish during Friday practice at the Portuguese MotoGP signals a significant turnaround from his disappointing start in Qatar. Following a challenging race in Qatar, Miller expresses optimism and determination as he sets his sights on a podium finish in Portimao, highlighting the improved performance of his KTM and his relentless pursuit of success. Fabio Quartararo and Alex Rins exceeded expectations by securing direct access to qualifying 2 in the Portimao MotoGP, a positive turn of events after their challenging start in Qatar. Despite the Yamaha M1's historical struggles in low-grip conditions, both riders showcased competitive performances, leaving them optimistic for the upcoming sessions. Click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Marquez reflects on the crash, attributing it to his instinctual approach derived from his experience with Honda bikes. Despite the crash, Marquez remains upbeat and acknowledges the need for adjustments in riding style to optimize performance on the Ducati. "I think I know why I crashed. On this bike you need to ride in a different way. I tried to go in with my instinct, with a slide, but now I know that I can't." Marquez's insights. Despite the crash, Marquez maintained competitive lap times throughout the practice sessions, demonstrating improved confidence on the Ducati compared to previous races. He acknowledges the support from his team and the growing understanding between him and his technician, contributing to his enhanced confidence and performance. "It makes me happy that I'm enjoying it. The confidence is better. I understand what I need on this bike to be fast." Marquez's perspective. Marquez rates his overall performance positively, acknowledging the mental strain and stress associated with practice sessions. Despite the challenges, he emphasizes the importance of maintaining focus and executing strategic approaches to maximize performance while minimizing risks. "I gave myself an 8 out of 10. Practice is one of the most stressful of the weekend. It's super stressful on the mental side." Marquez's self-assessment. Marc Marquez's performance at the Portuguese MotoGP practice exemplifies his resilience and adaptability as he continues to acclimate to his Ducati. Despite encountering challenges, Marquez remains optimistic and determined to refine his riding style and optimize his performance, setting the stage for an exciting weekend of racing ahead. Bagnaia reflects on his performance during Friday's practice sessions, acknowledging the challenges faced in finding the right setup. Despite finishing 8th fastest, he remains content with the progress made and the clarity gained regarding the team's direction moving forward. "I'm in the top 10, so yes. We understood the direction to follow. I'm happy to be in Q2. Bagnaia's evaluation. Bagnaia asserts his belief in letting his performance on the track speak for itself rather than making bold statements beforehand. He values the quiet, diligent approach to preparation and prefers to focus on continuous improvement without unnecessary bravado. "I prefer to speak with results than speaking before. Sometimes it is better to work in silence, working, and then be prepared for the main goal." Bagnaia's perspective. Bagnaia acknowledges the potential consequences of setting lofty expectations and chooses to avoid them by maintaining a humble and reserved demeanor. He remains focused on his process-oriented approach and trusts that results will follow through diligent preparation and execution. "If I speak before and after being 18th, if I say I can win, maybe people will think I'm crazy." I prefer to work like this. Bagnaia's stance. Bagnaia acknowledges the potential benefits of finishing first on a Friday but remains grounded in his approach, prioritizing comprehensive preparation over immediate results. He maintains confidence in his ability to adapt and perform when it matters most, drawing parallels to past experiences. For sure, it would be better. But it was never an obsession. It is something that doesn't count for much to me. Bagnaia's perspective. Francesco Bagnaia's understated yet determined approach to Friday practice underscores his commitment to letting his performance on the track speak for itself. With a focus on diligent preparation and continuous improvement, Bagnaia remains poised to translate his hard work into tangible results as the weekend progresses. Miller reflects on the unexpectedly favorable conditions in Portimao and credits the performance of his KTM, emphasizing the importance of progressing to Q2. Despite an early crash, Miller remains upbeat about the bike's performance and identifies areas for improvement on different tire compounds. The conditions were not what we expected, with the rain overnight. The bike is working well, as it has done all year. It's nice to be through to Q2, that's the first job done. Miller's assessment. Miller discusses the suitability of the Portimao circuit for his KTM, noting its maneuverability and advantages over his previous Ducati. He acknowledges the improvements made to the bike's setup and expresses confidence in its performance on different sections of the track. Our bike does suit it. So it's a track that suits our bike. I just didn't put it together. Miller's perspective. Miller expresses confidence in his podium aspirations for the Portimao race weekend, emphasizing his belief in the competitiveness of his package and the necessity of seizing the opportunity for success. Despite initial setbacks, Miller remains determined to capitalize on his improved fitness and mental preparation. I think it every week, otherwise I wouldn't show up. I felt extremely shit after the race in Qatar, but that's a different story. We just need the stars to align, and we can do a great job. Miller's outlook. Jack Miller's impressive performance during Friday practice at the Portuguese MotoGP reflects a significant improvement from his previous race in Qatar. With renewed confidence in his KTM's performance and a relentless pursuit of success, Miller remains optimistic about his podium potential and is determined to capitalize on his improved physical and mental preparation for the race weekend ahead. Meregali reflects on Yamaha's achievement of having both riders qualify for Q2, highlighting the challenges posed by the track conditions and Yamaha's historical struggles in such scenarios. Despite these obstacles, he commends the team's effort in achieving this result. Having both our riders inside the top 10 and lined up for Q2 is a job well done. The track was a bit dirty today, and usually we struggle in those circumstances, but today we were okay. Meregali's assessment. Quartararo shares his perspective on the day's performance, acknowledging the need for adjustments, particularly in the electronics department. Despite the differences in riding style between him and Rins, he values their close collaboration and mutual benefit on the track. We are adjusting a lot the electronics, which is something that is a problem area. He is fast and that is helpful for me. Quartararo's insights. Rins expresses his satisfaction with his performance and emphasizes the significance of qualifying for Q2 after a prolonged absence. He highlights the need for continuous improvement and adaptation to the unique challenges posed by the Portimao circuit. It's a great achievement for me. We have room to improve. We are gathering information and improving the things we have. Rins' perspective. Fabio Quartararo and Alex Rins' success in securing direct access to qualifying 2 at Portimao signifies a promising turn of events for Yamaha after their difficulties in Qatar. With a focus on fine-tuning their setups and addressing areas for improvement, both riders remain optimistic about their prospects for the remainder of the weekend. Thanks for watching ZNGP today. And this is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.